welcome to the Brenda and LouAnne show. I'm Brenda.
I'm LouAnne.
This is a completely unscripted podcast, comedy podcast, not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever.
Her nephew left his, this thing here. I think it records stuff. Not particularly sure what it does, but we're trying it out. So here we are, doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it in LouAnne's kitchen, which is, let's just not talk about it, because there's nothing to talk about. It's really bad.
It's eggshell yellow. It's beautiful. A nice pale color. It's got apples everywhere.
Apples everywhere, and it looks like a fucking orchard, and I really never want to be here, but I live with her, because I'm
You lost your money in the stock market.
for lack of a better word, I lost my money betting on pumpkins and how well they would grow.
How'd they grow?
It has been a slow month for pumpkins.
Maybe you need to be a little more smart with your money.
Really, I should start doing zucchini. That grows very often.
No.
Okay, alright.
It grows in one season, then that's it.
Oh, I really did not know how infrequent. Do you have a farmer's almanac I could read?
The library has one. Go to your local public library. They're free.
Why are you plugging this nerd shit? Alright. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm all about education. Unlike you.
Yeah, just because I dropped out of high school.
You don't even know what you're saying.
Yes, I fucking do.
No.
To pursue a career in kickflips. That
What's
wasn't.
that kickflip?
I don't know. That wasn't invented when I was younger. Kids say it whenever they smoke the jewel. That's another thing I've heard of.
What's that?
Honestly, I don't know. But a little bit about us. I'm Brenda Thompson. I was born in the year of our Lord, whichever one that was. It was a simpler time. People smoked because they didn't know what was happening. I still smoke because I have no idea what's happening. I was married to LouAnne's brother, Arthur, Artie, as she has called him, who was in the war. I met him in a tavern.
You met him at 6 years old.
Okay, and then I re-met him at a tavern when I started to have a taste, and then Artie was very handsome. He bought me 3 or 4 beers of different genres of music, and he...
What?
Radio, pop, disco. Honestly, they were just crazy.
Beer?
It was a different time. We didn't know how to...
Pop a beer?
We didn't know how to classify...
Disco a beer?
Yes, we didn't know how to classify beers at that time. Would you shut the fuck up?
No.
Okay, good. Because if you did shut the fuck up, this whole podcast would be bullshit.
It is.
It is. But here we are. I'm moving on. I met Artie, and I learned he was a Nazi sympathizer, and he was murdered
He was not.
in an American POW camp.
He was not a Nazi. He was a good man. He passed away from natural causes.
Yeah, natural causes naturally being killed by
He
Americans.
died 3 years ago.
Doing what?
Doing natural causes.
Yeah. I remember he was sitting in his recliner, and he's like, Brenda. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm gonna die of natural causes right now. And I'm like, shut up. And he died. And that was the last thing I said to him. Shut up.
Are you happy about that?
I was happy about that entire day until he died.
Are you happy the last thing you told him was to shut up?
No, because he was my sweetheart, and I'll never get him back.
Then why are you always calling him a Nazi sympathizer?
Because I don't know what else to call him. I don't have any
His
nicknames.
sweetheart.
Oh, man. He was my sweetheart. He was my sweet sweetheart. His kisses were like fine wine, and his fucks were like bad wine, which is still pretty good if you're drunk enough. Alright, oh wait, my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt, my cataracts. My retinas are detaching so hard. If you're still here, tell me about your life.
I'm LouAnne Miller. I married Franklin.
Franklin what? Oh, Miller, obviously.
How could you not realize? Franklin is currently in a nursing home.
What's it called?
Falling Leaves.
Falling Leaves. Which is ironic, because everyone there falls, and then they leave, because they can't stay there.
Oh, why'd you say that?
I don't know, Frankly, oh god, he hasn't fallen yet.
No, he hasn't. He's been doing pretty good, but he's on the decline enough to be in a nursing home. I gotta watch out for my health, and he's watching out for his. I go visit him once a week. It's hard being away, but I mean, I had you move in. And I mean, it's been a hard one having you move in because you're not as nice as Franklin.
I'm really not nice at all. I pissed on your rug last week.
What the hell?
Yeah, I remember I blamed it on the cat you don't have.
I I do have a cat.
Oh,
His
Well,
name is Timmy.
Timmy the cat. What
Yeah.
a fucking awful name for a cat.
What you want me to name him? Baseball.
Nah, I want you to name him Artie. After my sweet, sweet Artie.
We can go to the SPCA
What
and
does that stand for? Shit, piss, ass, cunt? Wait, cunt, ass, sorry, I mixed it up.
to adopt a cat to name Audie.
No, I can't bear the thought of it.
Okay.
But it falling leaves, so how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I see him once a week.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks, we meet up with a doctor.
Oh, who's
Dr. Dean Buscemics. He's a wonderful man.
God, I would let him just do everything he wanted to me. Oh,
Give you a medical exam.
yeah, with his penis in my mouth and butt.
If you got some health insurance, maybe you could see him.
I don't need health insurance, I have private vision.
I need water.
Oh, sorry. Being old is hard on the throat. 1 minute you're talking about Dr. Bruce Chemics, and the next minute you're yelling at Alex Trebek because he's so handsome.
So my husband is good. Kinda. I'm good. Kinda.
Yeah, you're on
Yeah.
a steady decline. You need a walker most of the places you go, but you can still drive a car.
Yeah. I'm just a little slower. I don't need the walker quite yet. I'm still in the cane.
It's a cool cane, honestly.
Thank you.
She's,
My grandkids decorated it.
yeah, there's a lot of,
Stickers.
there's stickers and there's pipe cleaners hot glued to it, and I think I saw Rotini.
Yeah, there is a rotini.
Did they-
I asked for ziti and they gave me rotini.
Well, at least they're thinking outside your box.
My box of what?
Your box of ziti. But, LouAnne, tell me how you met Frank. Do you call him Frank?
No, I call him Frankie.
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 How'd you meet Frankie?
We're high school sweethearts.
Oh, yeah.
Back in high school.
We went to small town high.
Small town high.
I saw Frankie get his head shut in a fucking locker, and it broke his neck.
Yeah, when he got his neck broke, he sat next to me in class.
Because you were the closest to the door.
And I helped him out for a week while he had his neck broken. And during that time, we really got to know each other as I walked him to class. Because he couldn't really get places without assistance. And I volunteered to help. And over his whole neck broken period,
I think his neck
really-
was always broken.
we really fell in love. Frankie was always an underdog.
Yeah, he was usually underdogs getting beat on. I saw it, usually.
No, he was always the one getting his neck broken by you mostly.
I kept breaking his neck. I was like, gotta get any more broken, let's try.
It's because she was the bully of the school.
Yeah, they called me Bitch Brenda. That was also my middle name.
Frankie was a good guy. Still's a good guy. He doesn't remember much as of right now. But I go tell him about all the times he broke his neck and how we fell in love because his neck was broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time I go to see him, he always calls me Brett.
Yeah,
He's
that
clearly...
was our behind the scenes when because we're me and Brenda are childhood friends.
Yep.
Me and Frankie gave you a nickname so we could talk about you in
Oh.
front of you.
No,
Your name was Brett.
you son of a bitch.
Bitch and Brett.
Bitch, I should have known that, because, oh my fucking god. God damn, I'll forget that in 20 minutes.
I know. I keep my butter on your nephew's phone.
Oh, I mean, it's very, very level. I bet he probably creamed on it a couple of times. It's,
The butter really slides nice and
Oh
cuts
my-
nice on it.
oh my god.
And whatever this like black part around the phone is that's kind of raised,
Yeah.
really keeps the butter on too. Doesn't melt over the edges.
LouAnne, I've had some gross things go inside me and come out of me, but that was the nastiest thing I've ever fucking heard.
You use this all the time.
Oh my-
The butter's on
Oh
it right
my
now.
god.
What's wrong with keeping butter on the phone?
I just don't know that phone's bad.
I don't know. With your nephew?
Yeah, my nephew he's got so much acne and his hand is always on his ding dong or on this phone.
How do you know it's on his ding dong?
Because he's constantly like readjusting his ding dong when he's over visiting us. You're never here. I don't want him to meet you.
Why?
Because I don't want him to put his ding dong in you.
Why? 'Cause I'm beautiful.
Alright, don't mince my fucking words. You've got a pulse.
Admit it.
LouAnne, you are beautiful. Alright?
Tell me I've always been beautiful. Say it.
LouAnne.
Sandra, you don't get dinner.
Oh, fuck, I need that dinner. I ran out of dinner stamps, which aren't food stamps, they're just stamps I put on dinners, and I take them because I'm gonna mail this. LouAnne, You're beautiful, okay?
I know.
You've always been beautiful.
Thank you.
I fucking hate. I'm gonna throw up. LouAnne,
Well, I think on that note of you vomiting, I think we could probably.
talk about lunch, right? What's happening for lunch?
I thought we were just doing an introduction pilot.
Oh, true. Good point. I don't want to fucking talk about lunch, but real quick, tell me your 3 favorite things.
My 3 favorite things
Yeah.
are Frankie,
Yeah.
my cat Timmy, and buttered bread.
Butter bread. Those are 3 solid things. I fucking really don't like the cat though. But, you know, I deal with it because I have pneumonia. It's just
What
not
are your
good.
favorite things?
My 3 favorite things are smoking, stealing, and Dr. Buscemics, among other things. Dr. Buscemics is her husband's doctor, and every time that they go
I
to visit...
mentioned him,
Oh,
but I didn't mention that every time we go to the doctor, you're like, let me come, and I'm like, no.
yeah. You're like... I'm like, hey, can I get a ride to the Dr. Buscemics'? And you're like, no, gotta bring Audie's, is it named, Franklin's CPAP machine. It's a big fucking iron lung, and I can never get in the car because it's so big. But I want to see Dr. Buscemics.
I think it's time to end this.
Alright, I gotta go hook myself up to a CPAP machine and have a beer. This was the Brenda and LouAnne show. I'm Brenda.
I'm LouAnne.
Tune in whenever the fuck the next episode comes in for us to talk about, I don't know, lunch and some other shit.
Yeah, I really hope there's buttered bread with lunch.
How do you think this first show went?
I have no idea.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
enough.
That was good.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye. Bye. Bye.